another tips and tricks video because you guys seem to really love these videos. But before we get into the video, can you guys please drop a like on and subscribe on this video, because all the likes do help attract newer players and new people onto the channel, and I'd really appreciate it. And I did upgrade my about me description. It just explains a lot why I do this and stuff like that, so I'd really appreciate if you guys would like the videos. And for this one is going to be a mirror heavy, underline that, mirror heavy, you know, tips video, because I feel like this map here, let alone, is just so mirror good. You know, it's just a good ass map to be using mirror on. Don't mind me jumping through all my shit here. I'm just doing it while I'm waiting for the round to start. But I just feel like this map, let alone, is very good for mirror. She is just very dirty, and just, you know, this map, let alone, I know I keep saying that it's good for mirror. But just start off this tips and tricks video. The first thing you're going to want to do here, this is just another thing you can do to help, you know, cut off this line of point from the attackers, is, I know a big thing in this, you know, game in general, and just in general in Siege, is, you know, fear. If you just make the players fear going to a certain area, going around a certain area, you can run time down so much and stop them from being able to plant, or have to quick plant to the point where they just expose themselves and use, you know, exposure to their disadvantage, and, you know, you kill them. But here's just an easy area where you can just sit here, peek for people if you see them there. There you go, you know, just some easy mirror shit. Let's see if I can, I don't think I'll be able to see that from here. No, I can't see that. I said I'd try to shoot that, but I can't see that from here. But like I said, this is just another way to put fear into the players so they don't want to come over this way. And we're going to travel on the other side where you see the wall over here, because this is another area where I do like putting a mirror, which I will compensate, because there is more areas on this map that mirrors would be great, but I'm going to compensate that with peek holes and stuff like that to, you know, put that fear factor in the people. But like I said here, I don't recommend barricading this. I'd save your barricade for something else that could be more important, like this next, you know, tip I'm going to show you. The barricade would be very more important, but this is a good way to, when people walk up through here to see this mirror, they're going to sit there and be like, oh, well, there's a mirror here. I can't wait for this fucking drone phase to be over. I do that just because, you know, more time. But they'll be walking up here like, oh, there's a mirror there. Let's look at that mirror. You're going to be sitting right here. Not mirror herself, mirror can be sitting over there on her own mirror waiting, but one of your teammates could be sitting here while, because there's two other tips in this, you know, vicinity right here. I will show you guys that someone could be sitting in this room and could very well use this mirror when someone calls out. Here we go. When someone calls out, hey, you know, excuse me, when someone calls out, hey, you know, there's a couple people here, you know, I don't want to shoot out my mirror, risk dying, let alone, and stuff. They go coming up, they're looking at the mirror here like, oh yeah, so, you know, keep a good eye on this mirror and stuff, waiting for them, and they won't even realize there's a mirror just sitting right there waiting for you. They won't know, and there could be someone easily sitting right here like, oh yeah, so my friend told me there's a guy coming this way, I'll be right here waiting for him. And let alone, like I said, a big thing in this game that I did not stress enough in my last tips or tricks video is fear. If you put fear into people in this game, it will slow them down. It will make it where they have to either quick plant at the end, where they expose themselves and you can kill them. And I will keep repeating that throughout this whole video, is fear. And another thing, as I go through progress through all these tips, is destroy. Another huge thing that you guys can use to your advantage. But look at the fear factor here. There's a mirror here. He has a good peek area right there where he can pop out and shoot you, and then you're gonna hit the corner. If you do look this way, there's another mirror there. Oh my, is someone behind that mirror? I don't know. I don't think I want to go this way. That's probably what an attacker will be doing. But alright, let's get to our second area here. Since we're already in this room, we're going to start keep it in this room. So say someone's coming in this way down here, and you're like, well, I don't want to peek out in the hallway, expose my body and stuff. Well, a good, you know, tip or trick here, I'm going to do it this way, is sit here like this, poke a little peephole enough to where it's not really too visible, but it's visible for you. Wait for them to come around that corner, and then you got them. Just wait. Another thing in this game, besides putting fear factor, besides using, like I said, destruction to your ability, just patience in this game. Everyone is so rushing in this game. But before we get into that whole tip, before I start mind-balling you off about that, is another thing you can do here. Say you're sitting here, you're waiting for his ass and everything, and you know, you miss your shots here, you hurt him a little bit, and you're like, well, he's shooting there, I'll sit here. He's going to come down that hallway there maybe if he isn't smart, which a lot of players in this game are not smart, and like I said, they rush, they want that kill, they want to get to you. He's gonna come rushing down the hallway. Well, oh my, you're sitting right here waiting for him with the second peek hole. There's 2 viable peek holes right there that you can use to your ability. Like I said, destruction in this game, destruction is something that is huge in this game. But now, like I said, before I start talking your guys' ear off, and I will get to the second spot that's right here. Patience. Everyone is too busy to rushing. Like, everyone's like, well, I want that kill, you know, I want to go and get it, let's go and run. Well, it's good to run, it's good to get to an area where you need to get to quickly, but make sure you're sitting there, you're always like, you're running this area, make sure you peek it, then run, make sure you peek it, then run, you know, repeat after repeat, you know what I mean? So it's just something that you guys, you need to learn, is just having patience in this game. But another spot I like to use, here, I'll give you guys a little quick good spawn peek. So you're sitting here, wait for him to come up this way. But I will warn you, I know about this, so a lot of people are going to know about this spawn peek because it happened to me a lot of times. So when you're sitting here waiting for them to come out of this spawn right here, here.
You have entered an enemy controlled area. Leave now.
I'll tell you exactly what I'm meaning. Good spawn point, but if you run out, you can easily run out and pretty much just run down to their spawn and wait for them. I had it happen to me. But also, I know about this spawn peek, so a lot of people do know about this spawn peek because it has happened to me. Some people will sit here and look. We'll sit here and pre-fire that corner knowing you're going to be peeking that corner. So like I said, be weary about using that peek here because it does not always work like a lot of my peeks do. But if they do come through this door, another good spot I like to sit at is right here, which a lot of people do, and I know you guys probably already know about this spot because this spot is a very popular spot. Hey, July, it's a month I'm born in, that's pretty dope. Also, Easter egg, that's a new map that Capitone and them are on. But anywho, beyond the point of that, you know, I do like this spot right here. Alright, time to get on to the other spot, that's right here. Destruction. Point proven right here. See, wait, they're gonna be coming to that doorway right there waiting for you. And honestly, I haven't even tested the factor if this is even... No, it's not. You cannot peek out that door, but just wait for them, man. Patience, dude, is just the hugest factor. And if you're really that kill hungry, and you really are like, well, I want to be able to peek out that door and get that kill, sit here, do something like that. Oh, and, you know, sit here like this and wait for them. Perfect fucking peek spot. Perfect, man. Destruction. I always say in this game, destruction can be used as your best friend, and it will always be used as your best friend. And I know I'll say it in every video, this video, the next video, video after this, is destruction is your best friend in this game. And just point proven, this is just a dirty ass peek that someone who's coming like an Ash main, because Ash mains don't know how to fucking be patient and walk around the map, you know, patiently, unless they're a plat, diamond champion, or just, you know, a good Ash. They're gonna be like, oh, dead, because you're sitting there peeking, and if you're not, they're gonna be rushing in, and you're already gonna be there shooting at them, or they're shooting at them. Let's get to our next. Actually, there's one more in this room. There's so much peek and able abilities up in this map. But right here, look at this bad boy. So someone's coming down the hallway. Now, like I said, this right here, you're gonna need to have a good reaction time. So if you're sitting here, someone's there, shoot them in peace, because if you don't get that headshot, I promise you they're gonna one tap you through that wall. Going to our next little area right here. A lot of people, like, when they're coming through here, they like to come through to these, you know, windows right here and peek through these windows to make sure people are not in this area right here rotating back and forth or trying to come out on them. Actually, you know what? Since I'm down here, let me just show you the visibility. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. People, like, it's visible, but it's not. I know you guys understand what I mean. But sit here and wait for them. Patience. Oh man, let's get to our next area. Now, like I said, this would be a good mirror spot if you have a mirror, but I don't, because like there could be a million good mirror areas. Like I said, those other peek holes over there, the peek hole right there. There. Good mirror spots, but I don't have a mirror because I used a mirror as a fear ability over there. Like, all this stuff is a fear, you know, factors to keep people feared, to keep people, you know, scared to come into the OBJ area. But right here, Now this area right here, I do not recommend sitting here peeking this, because people do like to spray through that door. So sit right here, wait till they spray through that door, break it, or break it yourself. Here, we don't got a lot of time, but I'll go and break it regardless. Break that door yourself. Sit here and wait for them. Alright, let's get to our next area. Now this is where I said, absolutely do not use your second one of these unless you have a teammate to put it there. I do not have a teammate with me, but a good smart idea to use your second ability or second one of them is right here. Drop this right here, because I know a lot of people do break this open to go roam around. Very dumb idea, in my personal opinion. Go like this. Oh, let's reload first. How many bullets does this? 5? I don't use mirror a lot, but I know this map is great from here. This is the doorway right into the, server room. People rotate through server room to get up the stairways over this area. So sit here, right here, wait for someone to rotate through server room, and actually I'd recommend, maybe sitting in this area way like this. And just wait and there you go. Second area we are going to go to now is somewhere I like to go downstairs. This room. This is only one peek in this room I really use. Other than that, I don't really use many peeks in this room. You can destroy stuff up here. I've seen people do that. But like I said, it's a hassle to get everything out of the fucking way up here. It's just not worth it. You can sit here and peek it like this, but in my personal opinion, it's not worth it. One second. Excuse me. Sit right here. People, when they break open that window, they're not going to see you peeking your head here. It's a very hard visible spot. And just sit there and one tap them. We only have 50 some more seconds, so I'll quickly break down this door. I don't have very much peeks on this map. But sit here. Look, if you're peeking in here or you have an A call, you will see their head sitting there. But if you have a good enough fast reaction time, man, they're not going to see you there. But for the most part, that is the majority of the tips and tricks I want to give you guys on this map for upstairs. Majority is, it's so much easy. Right here's another spot, sit here, peek out that way. But yeah, that's, destruction, using fear factor, and on top of that, just,
15 seconds left.
Patience. Underline those 3: destruction, fear factor, patience. Use them all to your ability, because when you're using destruction to your ability and you have so many peek holes, stuff like that to your ability, people aren't going to be able to get through the OBJ area safely. That's going to cause a fear factor. Destruction will cause a fear factor. Use that fear factor to your ability, because after the bomb run time runs down to where they got to start running into the OBJ area and start exposing themselves, that will eliminate the patience factor for them. See, all of them run together, and you guys need to understand that. Destruction, fear, patience, they all run together, because once you start running down that time with the fear ability, they're going to lose their patience. They're going to want to get into the area to start planning. So use that patience to your ability, guys. So anywho, that's it for this video. Like I said, like and subscribe, and all that other good stuff. I'll see you next time.